So you may have heard of the tool NLP or Neuro-Linguistic Programming that is used by people like Tony Robbins, Brendan Burchard, and Dean Graziosi to create massive transformation in themselves and in their clients and students. But have you ever wondered, how can NLP change your life? This video is for you. Hi, my name is Tiffany Toombs. I'm an NLP master practitioner, coach, and trainer, which is really just a fancy way of saying I show people how they can use NLP to dramatically change their life. And I'm coming from a place of experience because NLP dramatically changed my life for the better in ways that I didn't even know were possible at the time. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 of the many ways that NLP can dramatically change your life so that you can create the life that you've always wanted. So NLP stands for Neuro-Linguistic Programming. The neuro is really about our brain and understanding how our brain creates thought patterns, how it holds on to belief systems and creates belief systems, and how most of those are anchored into the past based on past experiences that we've had. So one of the most powerful things with NLP is it gives us a series of tools that we can use to go into our mind, into the unconscious mind, specifically in the brain, and start to reprogram those limiting beliefs. One of the most common things that people think that keeps them stuck is that their thoughts, because they're coming from their brain, are absolutely true. But when we attach ourselves to our thoughts, that can create disempowering patterns of behavior. It can create disempowering and limiting beliefs. The other most common belief that keeps people stuck is that they believe that their memories are concrete. But our memories are totally fluid, and we can change the meaning that we give to the memories that we've had when we change our perspective. It's like if I look at something from this perspective, I'm going to see it in one way. But if I walk around and I look at it from a different angle, the thing that I'm looking at changes. And the NLP gives us a series of tools that very quickly, in like 10 to 15 minutes, we can change our perspective on things from the past that have created beliefs that are limiting us in our future. Ultimately, a belief is just something that we have given total certainty to, and we trust that we are absolutely correct in that belief system. But oftentimes we're not, and this is why so many people have differing belief systems around the world. When we start to challenge our belief systems, we can dramatically change the course of our future and even our current reality, because we're going to actually set the filters of our mind in a different way. Before I share with you the second way that NLP can change your life, I want to hear from you. What is a limiting belief that you currently have that you feel like is holding you back? Go to the comments below and let me know what it is. The second way that NLP can help us dramatically change our lives is by helping us create new habits very quickly. Now, a lot of people will focus on just changing habits in their life without changing the belief systems that we talked about in the first part of this video. You're going to get more success if you focus in on the belief systems. NLP also gives us a set of tools to very quickly change those habits. If you don't have the tools of NLP, then you need to use self-discipline and willpower, which has actually been shown in numerous studies to be the least effective way to make change in order to create a new habit. We need to be very consistent over a long period of time in order to create that new habit. The tools of NLP, however, allow us to hack into the software of the mind and replace the habits that are no longer working for us and get that repetition to install the new habit very, very quickly. So rather than needing to stick to something for 21, 30, or 90 days, we can hack our brain's software and make changes within 15 to 20 minutes maximum. And so these tools allow us to then show up differently in the world, not just because we're changing our habits, but also because we're changing the limiting beliefs that were creating the initial habits in the first place. What this means is we get more long-term sustainable change, and we're less likely to fall off the bandwagon, so to speak, and back into our old ruts and behaviors. before I share with you the third way that NLP can totally change your life, I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. I am putting out brand new content every week to help you hack that software in your mind, show you NLP tools that you can use, and so much more. So go ahead and click that subscribe button below and like this video while you're there. Now, one thing I often hear from people is, I wish I could just feel different. I wish I could just feel happy, or I could just feel more confident. And where a lot of people go wrong with the self-help industry rhetoric is that they buy into this fake it till you make it notion that we just have to act as if we are happy. But the cool thing is we can actually install circuits in the mind that by simply just touching our knuckle or touching the side of our nose, for example, we can feel those emotions that we want to feel in an instant. This is called creating an anchor. And I've actually created a whole video on how to specifically create this anchor for yourself. I'll link it up here for you. But what it allows us to do is it allows us to create this pathway in the brain. Again, we're hacking into the brain software and we're creating a feeling and an emotion that we can tap into in just the snap of a finger. How long does it take to create this anchor? Literally like 5 minutes, and it's something that we can continue to build and reinforce throughout our lives. This is one of my favorite techniques to do for people. So if you're interested in learning more about the tools of NLP, I've pulled together some of the most powerful trainings that I have done for my clients and students all over the world. I've pulled together about 35 hours of NLP training to dive deep into helping you understand how NLP works, how your brain works, the importance of your language, so that you can create dramatic and quick changes in your life. Now, normally I would sell this for a couple $1,000s because there's so much information there for you. Right now, you can get this for over 98% off, just $47. All you have to do is go to www.thenlpqueen.com or click on the link in the description below. Thanks for watching.